Wow, the Switch has been out for almost 5 years now. Crazy how time flies when having fun, right? Loads of incredible games and experiences have hit the Switch. Surprisingly, there's a lot of people that still don't know that a large part of those great games didn't originate on the Switch. I mean, did you know that the Switch's big launch title, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, is not a Switch exclusive? Stuck neatly between the massive success of the Nintendo Wii and the Switch, we have the misunderstood, crazy, and sometimes amazing Nintendo Wii U. The Wii U is one of my personal favorites when it comes to Nintendo consoles due to the games and my life at that point. The Wii U was and still is very important to me. I mean, I still keep mine plugged in and play it often. The Wii U came out on November 30th, 2012 for me as a European, November 18th for Americans, and finally, for some unknown reason, December 8th in Japan. At the time, I was 13 years old, being the only real Nintendo fan in my school and of most people I knew. I spent a lot of my time in those early days defending the Wii U, from friends calling it crap and saying how much better PlayStation and Xbox were. Truly, I was seen as the Super Nintendo fanboy. No matter what, I still had fun, and I eventually got friends like those and other people to play it with me. And you know what? Most people loved it. They loved the usuals as Smash and Mario Kart, but even something as dumb as Wii Party U and Nintendo Land was enjoyed. I was overjoyed. The time I spent through 2012 to 2017 when the Switch launched was really something else for me. So today, I want to share what games I loved, what I loved about the console itself, and most importantly, I want to share my story with the Wii U. First of all, look at this beast. It's basically a longer version of the Wii, but this glossy black on the premium model just looks so damn classy. The system came bundled with the Wii U gamepad, the main controller. Think of it as a home console DS, meaning you had two screens to utilize in all games. The main draw of this was that all games supported off-TV play. All games could be played on the gamepad itself because of the console streaming the video signal to the gamepad. You could, in a sense, play games in a portable fashion, such as in bed or on the sofa with headphones on while someone else was using the TV. You could take the game literally anywhere with you, within a certain range. This might sound familiar, but more on that later. The Wii U also came with necessary cables, such as an HDMI one for the first time on a Nintendo console. And if you did the smart thing and bought the premium model, you'd also get a Wii U Pro controller as well as the vertical stand, which I lost. Oh, and the also great gamepad charging stand, along with the regular stand for some reason. Whatever, everyone used the charging stand anyway instead of the regular one. Flashback to the year 2012. I played the Wii U in a game convention for the first time, trying out a Pikmin 3 demo and a new Super Mario Bros. U one. I was utterly stunned by how beautiful the games looked compared to the Wii. Then later that month the Wii U came out and our family got one on launch. Nintendo Land was the first game I owned on the system, along with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which I later sold because all my friends played it on Xbox. Hashtag justice for Black Ops 2 Wii U. Nintendo Land is this neat little collection of bite-sized Nintendo minigames and more. You could think of it like the Wii U's Wii Sports almost, as I think it was bundled with most of the Wii U systems. It featured multiplayer and single-player games, all that showed the potential of the Wii U gamepad. It also served as an introduction point to many of the Nintendo mainstay series because of all the minigames that were based on just that, Nintendo games. This was one of the absolute best multiplayer experiences at the time. Especially I remember enjoying the Luigi's Mansion game at the best with the clever use of the gamepad. That being that the gamepad player was playing as this ghost that is invisible to all of the TV players. Only when the ghost decides to dash or gets caught in the lightning, it is visible. You know, something as simple as this just made my day at the time. And all other games in the collection are fun as heck too, so yeah. Anyhow, enough about Nintendo Land for now. Before continuing on, it should be noted that the Wii U launch titles were really small in size, so to say. I mean, there were only a handful of them that weren't ports of existing 360 and PS3 games. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. Consider supporting me to get more Nintendo content like this. Thanks! New Super Mario Bros. U was the next game we got, and it's like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, really, but with a scroll and pretty visuals. Next! Oh, I'm joking. This is the perfect time to mention one of the absolute best things from the Wii U, Miiverse. This was Nintendo's social media app, a place like Reddit almost, with communities for each game for people to post about. The reason I bring it up is because a lot of games had Miiverse integration, which often meant seeing helpful messages pop up in games. Mario U was one of them, and every now and then you'd see people's messages over levels, sometimes tips, sometimes plain rage, and best of all, sometimes there would be artwork. Miiverse integration in games was always a fun thing, and it brought me personally closer to each game's community, asking for tips or just discussing the game on the boards. Really, it was just neat to have that feature built in. There were a lot more things that Miiverse did, but I'll save that for another video. Anyhow, moving on to Zombie U. This is a neat little zombie survival horror-like game that I played for a good while without understanding what the story was at all. I was a different man, I didn't like reading in games that much. Still, the game utilized the gamepad in interesting ways, such as making it so the game never gets paused. Inventory management and puzzles were mostly handled on the gamepad, all without pausing the game. I mean, zombies couldn't come get you while you were fumbling around in the menus. It actually was quite intense. 2013 was when the few Wii U games that came out got really good. First up is Pikmin 3. The beautiful long-awaited sequel to Pikmin 2. This game was like nothing I've ever seen before. Just as in the demo I played the year before, it just left me speechless. Anyhow, the game itself was great too and had a lot of new welcome changes to the Pikmin games. Though it was quite short, I thought, and playing the 3 Deluxe version recently too reminded me of that as well. Sales-wise, the game did not hit that hard, but no game really did on the Wii U, getting to that later. Oh, and 2013 was what Nintendo called the Year of Luigi, meaning he got some love. Even a new Super Mario Bros. Game for himself, or well, it was like a ROM hack if you will, but still it was fun to experience it. Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD came out, and we didn't buy it. But hey, we got Wii Party U instead. Oh god, kill me. I remember we decided and we didn't need the HD port at the time. Luckily, we got it later, like last year. Still, the game was beautiful and added a hell of a lot of bloom, improving the old GameCube game in almost every way. Sonic Lost World came out, I got it, I finished the first world and I never touched it since. I'll get back to it someday. Super Mario 3D World came out this year too. This was not the usual 3D Mario game like Galaxy, Sunshine or 64. Still, it was an incredibly solid game with superb multiplayer fun. It lacked a lot of originality, but it was solid enough. 2014 was insane. We got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, an incredible follow-up to Donkey Kong Country Returns. This is one of the most beautiful and well-designed 2D platformers ever created. I'd even say it rivals the original trilogy. There ain't much to say about this one other than it expanded everything from the last game in seriously insane ways. Play this game, please. Mario Kart 8 came out this year too. And you know, this is one of the big hitters, which became the Wii U's #1 selling game. No surprise there really. This Mario Kart was so good in fact, that the deluxe version is also the Switch's best-selling game. Similar story to every other game, the graphics were insane and the gameplay evolved in a natural way. Ooh, my personal favorite Wii U game is next. This is Hyrule Warriors. Before the reveal I never knew what Dynasty Warriors even was. I just remember being literally in complete shock over how awesome the game looked. Seeing all the Zelda characters move about and fight hundreds of enemies, it surely got me hooked and is my most played game on the system. Still, this game is darn near impossible to complete. Like it's freaking humongous. This later made me buy and complete the latest Hyrule Warriors on Switch, and I just recently got my hands on Fire Emblem Warriors too. Sonic Boom came out. I saw it, and I wish I didn't. Let's just move on. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. This single game was the absolute most hype thing ever. Of course, the 3DS version was also a thing, but everyone just wanted this. Smash had never looked so good, especially compared to the downright sad-looking Brawl. This Smash game was also the beginning of the now ultra-famous Smash Bros. Character reveal trailers, which everyone, including me, screams like hell about. Now there were many more good games in later years, but to try and not make this video all too long, I'll just go over them briefly. Splatoon was a new Nintendo IP finally! Super fun and addicting, the rest is history, you know? Super Mario Maker came out and became a huge hit. I didn't play it, so I don't know anything more than it looked fun. Yoshi's Woolly World was a cute spin on the Kirby Epic Yarn game style. Adorable but a little boring for my taste. Xenoblade Chronicles X came and looked straight up insane. This game should not be able to run on this dinky console, while looking so stunning. Twilight Princess HD, my favorite Zelda game and game of all time, really got this slightly less impressive visual upgrade. Still, the game really needed it. Loved it. Pokken Tournament, Tekken but Pokemon, holy heck I'm bad at it. Star Fox Zero, I liked it a lot. The controls are a mess at first, but I got used to it quickly and loved what the game had to offer because of it. Paper Mario Color Splash is actually pretty great. The graphics are out of this world and the story is pretty fun, just that the battling is awkward. And here we are, the final Nintendo-made Wii U game, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I'm sure you're all familiar with this game. The Wii U version is more or less identical to the Switch one, except for super small visual changes. Of course, these aren't even close to all the games released by Nintendo and others on the console, just my main highlights. The Wii U is Nintendo's worst selling home console to date. Still, I think it's important to remember what the Wii U did for Nintendo and the gaming industry as a whole, pushing innovation forward. The global success of the Nintendo Switch is only as good as it is because of the Wii U's failure. While the Wii U could play games on the gamepad alone, the range from the console wasn't that great and could lag every now and then. The gamepad to me itself was comfortable, but some found it too bulky. The concept of taking AAA games on the go was genius. It was by learning from the failures of the Wii U hardware that the Nintendo Switch could thrive so well. The Switch itself resembles the Wii U gamepad. It's almost like the Wii U can be seen as a beta Switch in a sense. It provided a solid experience with pleasant menus and menu music at that. And one of, if not the biggest reason people still keep their Wii U's plugged in today is the Virtual Console. It originated on the Nintendo Wii, allowing gamers to buy old games from a variety of consoles. This feature was superb on the Wii. Sadly though, after the Wii Shop channel closed down, there was no way to buy these games anymore. That's where the Wii U came in and saved the day. Its Virtual Console features all around less games but more modern ones too, and in my opinion is superior because of the ability to change both controls and save state. Also, since the Wii U behaved like a DS, as I said earlier, those games along with the GBA and even Wii games came over. Almost all Metroid and Zelda games can be played on this single console. It truly is the Nintendo goldmine of older games. The Virtual Console is a simple yet brilliant idea, and it's a shame that it didn't make the cut for the Switch. So yeah, I didn't mean for this to go on for this long, but I just wanted to get my opinion out there. In a time with so many of the great Wii U games getting ported to the Switch and technology rapidly moving forward, I just feel like looking back one more time. In a sense, I don't want to experience it all again. Seriously, thank you so much for watching this nostalgic video of mine. You the viewer make this YouTube thing so much more fun. Leave a comment about what you thought about the Wii U. Have a good one, y'all.